Imagine waking up one morning, looking in the mirror, and realizing that you are no longer the strongest version of yourself. You feel weak, unmotivated, and can't seem to overcome your daily challenges. What happened? Why do we become like this? In today's video, we'll explore 7 habits that are silently weakening you every day without you even realizing it. Have you ever wondered why you always feel tired, lack confidence, and can't achieve your goals? If the answer is yes, then stay with Morgan, because I'll help you figure out why and how to fix them. First, think about the decisions you make every day. Do you often let your emotions override your reasoning and guide your actions? Or do you find it difficult to establish and maintain self-discipline? These seemingly harmless habits could be the main reason why you feel weak and unable to move forward. Have you ever heard that not having a clear goal is one of the main causes of failure? Or do you feel like you always need the approval of others to feel worthy? If you find yourself in these situations, then join Morgan to explore and change them. Morgan will share valuable lessons from Stoic philosophy, helping you recognize and eliminate weak habits, thereby building a stronger, more resilient life. You will see that just changing a few small habits, your life can completely transform. I will reveal some of the most amazing secrets to help you become stronger every day. Don't miss it. Join Morgan in starting this journey by leaving a comment. Stop being weak and turning life's challenges into opportunities to grow and develop. Have you ever felt like you were running in a maze, not knowing where the destination is and how to get out? That's what it feels like to live without a clear goal, like a ship drifting in the middle of the ocean without a compass. We easily lose direction and waste energy on unnecessary things. Imagine what your life would be like if every day you woke up with a clear goal, a bright path leading you to success. Goals not only help you focus, but also bring strong motivation to overcome all difficulties. Now, let's find out with Morgan why the lack of clear goals is a habit that weakens you and how we can change it. Number 1. Lack of clear goals. Why can famous billionaires like Elon Musk or Jeff Bezos achieve such outstanding success? Their secret lies not in luck or innate talent, but in the fact that they always have clear goals and specific directions for each step they take. On the contrary, when we live without clear goals, we are like boats drifting in the vast ocean, not knowing where we will go. Stoic philosophy teaches us that there is no favorable wind for a ship that does not know its harbor. This saying by Seneca contains a profound truth. When we do not have goals, we can easily get caught up in unimportant things, lose direction, and feel tired. In life, goals are not only a destination but also a powerful source of motivation. Imagine waking up every morning knowing exactly what you need to do to get closer to your dream. How would that feel? Surely, you will feel more energetic, confident, and determined than ever. This is not only true in Stoic philosophy, but also clearly shown in Christianity. In the Bible, there is a saying, "He who has no vision, the people will perish." Vision, or goal, is the guiding light, the driving force that pushes us forward and overcomes all difficulties. When we have a goal, we not only live for the present, but also look to the future, constantly striving to achieve what we want. Morgan wants to share with you that setting goals is not easy, but it is the first and most important step for us to build a strong, resilient life. You can start with small, specific, and easy-to-achieve goals. Gradually, when you see yourself making progress, you will be motivated to set bigger, more challenging goals. Remember, living without a clear goal not only makes you feel weak, but also makes you easily get caught up in unimportant things, wasting time and energy. Do you want to spend every day feeling hopeless and exhausted? Or do you want to wake up every morning excited, knowing that you are one step closer to your dream? Leave a comment saying, "I live with purpose," or share your goals with Morgan. What is the biggest motivation for you to want to change and become stronger? And don't forget to like this video if it is helpful to you. So we have seen the importance of having clear goals in life. But what happens when you have a goal but lack the self-discipline to achieve it? Morgan believes that goals are just a beacon, and self-discipline is the vehicle that takes us to the destination. Without self-discipline, no matter how clear a goal is, it is just a hopeless dream. Imagine you have drawn a path to success, but lack the willpower to take small steps on that path. Just like having the perfect diet plan, but being unable to resist the temptation of delicious food, goals without self-discipline are just an illusion. Now, let's explore why lack of self-discipline makes us weak and how to practice self-discipline to make goals come true. Number 2, lack of self-discipline. A marathon runner who spent months preparing for the race. He knows his destination and has a detailed plan to achieve it. But what if he doesn't have the discipline to wake up and work out every morning? What if he can't stick to his strict diet and exercise regimen? Without self-discipline, all plans and goals are meaningless. Stoic philosophy teaches that self-discipline is the power of the mind to overcome all obstacles. Epictetus. Yes, without discipline, we can easily be carried away by temporary temptations and miss out on great things. In life, self-discipline is the key to maintaining perseverance and daily effort. Not only in achieving big goals, but also in the little things every day. Think about how you want to improve your health. You set a goal to go for a run every morning, but when the alarm goes off, you want to stay in bed a little longer. That's where self-discipline comes in. Without it, your goals will remain a distant dream. Christianity also emphasizes the importance of self-discipline. In the Bible, it says, "He who does not persevere will not attain the kingdom of God." Self-discipline not only helps us achieve our personal goals, but also helps us become steadfast in our faith and spiritual life. Morgan wants to share that self-discipline is not something that is too difficult or impossible to achieve. It is a skill that we can practice every day. Start with small things like waking up early, completing work on time, or simply refusing temporary temptations to focus on long-term goals. Every time you overcome a small challenge, you will feel stronger and more confident in your abilities. Ask yourself, what is my goal and what have I done to achieve it? What temptations have I let get me off track? Share with Morgan the challenges you've faced and are facing in your journey of self-discipline. What has helped you overcome them and what is still an obstacle? Ultimately, Morgan wants to remind you that self-discipline is not about self-discipline or self-denial. It's about self-love and commitment to what matters most in your life. Now that you understand the importance of self-discipline and how it helps you get closer to your goals, Morgan wants you to think about another equally important aspect: time management. Self-discipline will not bring results if we do not know how to control and use time effectively, right? If you have the discipline to wake up early every day, but let time pass without a specific plan, how will you feel? Without good control over time, we easily fall into a state of wasting and not achieving what we want. Now, let's explore with Morgan why lack of control over time is a habit that weakens you and how we can manage time better. Number 3. Lack of control over time. Why can farmers work from early morning to late night while we can't seem to manage an 8-hour workday? Imagine a farmer's day starting at dawn when the first light appears on the fields. Not only do they have the self-discipline to wake up early, but they also have the ability to manage their time effectively to ensure that every minute is used to its fullest. They know that every moment is precious and cannot be wasted. This reminds me of a quote from the Stoic philosopher Seneca: "Time flies and never returns, so use it wisely." In modern life, we often let time pass without realizing its true value. Lack of control over time not only causes us to waste precious moments, but also undermines our ability to achieve our goals. Morgan wants you to ask yourself, how am I spending my time each day? Am I letting it pass by in vain? Morgan wants to share that time control is not just about planning or arranging work properly. It is also about prioritizing what is important, letting go of what is not, and focusing on what is truly meaningful. Just as a farmer knows that every hour of work contributes to a bountiful harvest, we need to understand that every minute can contribute to our success and happiness. Christianity also emphasizes the importance of time management. In the Bible, it says, "Use your time wisely, because the days are evil." This reminds us that time is a precious gift from God, and we must cherish and use it wisely so as not to waste the opportunities that God has given us. A question Morgan wants you to ponder: have you ever felt that you don't have enough time to do important things? How can you improve your time management to achieve your goals? Share your thoughts and experiences with Morgan. What has helped you gain better control of your time, and what is still a challenge? Ultimately, Morgan wants to remind you that time control is not about forcing yourself into a rigid schedule, but about learning to live consciously and appreciate each moment. Once you understand the importance of controlling your time, Morgan believes that this will help you see the preciousness of every moment in your life. However, another equally important challenge is the dependence on fleeting emotions. You can manage your time effectively, but if you let fleeting emotions dominate, you will easily be caught up in hasty and thoughtless decisions. Imagine a day when all your plans are turned upside down because of a moment of anger or sadness. Now, let's explore with Morgan why fleeting emotions weaken us and how we can overcome this challenge. Number 4. Dependence on fleeting emotions. Did you know that more than 70% of important decisions in our lives are made while we are dominated by emotions? This may be shocking, but it is also a reality that Morgan wants us to recognize and change together. How many times Have you let fleeting emotions decide your fate, only to regret it later? Imagine a leader of a country who has to make important decisions every day. If he let his emotions rule, what would happen to the country? It's scary to think of the consequences. Similarly, in our daily lives, letting our emotions take over can lead to bad decisions and unpredictable consequences. Stoic philosopher Epictetus once said, "It's not the things that make us miserable, but our attitude toward them." Yes, emotions are just a part of life, but if we don't control them, we can easily become slaves to ourselves. Morgan wants you to understand that emotions are not your enemy, but letting them control you is not the right thing to do. When faced with a difficult situation, pause, take a deep breath, and think rationally. Ask yourself, are my emotions clouding my judgment right now? How will this decision affect my future? Asking yourself questions and reassessing the situation will help you to not let your emotions control you and make better decisions. In Christianity, we also see teachings on the importance of controlling emotions. In the Bible, it says, "Be calm and know that I am God." This reminds us that, in all circumstances, calmness and self-control are necessary to live according to God's will and make good decisions. Think of great leaders like Mahatma Gandhi or Nelson Mandela. They did not let anger or fear control them, but always remained calm and rational. These are shining examples for us to learn and follow. To control our emotions, we need to practice every day. Start with small things like controlling your anger when someone irritates you, staying calm during arguments, or simply not letting sadness dominate your work. When you can control small emotions, you will gradually become stronger in controlling big emotions. Ask yourself, when did I let my emotions control my decisions? How can I control them better in the future? Share your experiences with Morgan. What helped you control your emotions and what is still a challenge? Morgan wants to convey that controlling emotions is not about suppressing them, but learning to understand and navigate them so that we can live a more peaceful and effective life. Share your thoughts in the comments section to practice transforming emotions. Morgan is always here to listen and join you on your journey to become stronger and happier. Let's change together, grow together, and live a fulfilling life together. Once you have learned how to control and navigate your emotions, Morgan wants us to take the next step in our journey of self-development. Controlling your emotions is essential, but there is another challenge that is equally important. You may know how to stay calm and rational in every situation, but if deep down you do not believe in your abilities, all your efforts will be meaningless, right? Imagine you are facing a great opportunity, but you hesitate because of self-doubt. What will be the result? Now, let's explore with Morgan why self-doubt and lack of confidence weaken us and how to overcome this barrier to truly shine. Number 5. Self-doubt and lack of confidence. Do you know why successful business managers can stand firm in the face of so many challenges and storms? They are not people who are fearless, but people who know how to believe in themselves and their abilities. Think about the times you missed out on valuable opportunities because of self-doubt. How many times have you given up before you even started because you didn't believe you could do it? Stoic philosopher Epictetus once said, "People are disturbed not by events, but by the way they see them." Self-doubt and lack of confidence come not from reality, but from how you see and evaluate yourself. Confidence is not knowing for sure that you will succeed, but from daring to try even though you know you might fail. Every step, no matter how small, is a step toward perfection. Ask yourself, am I ready to face the challenges and believe in my abilities? What is stopping me from believing in myself? In Christianity, we see the teaching of self-confidence in the phrase, "I can do all things through him who strengthens me." This reminds us that we are not alone in this journey. God has given us the strength and ability to overcome any challenge. When we believe in ourselves, we are also believing in the strength that God has given us. Look at successful business executives. They are not people who have never failed, but people who have never let failure define them. They know that each failure is just a stepping stone to success. You can be like them as long as you believe in yourself and do not let self-doubt stop you from moving forward. Morgan encourages you to take a challenge. Do something you have always been afraid of because you are afraid of failing. Step out of your comfort zone and believe that you can do it. When you overcome yourself, you will see that confidence is not something far away, but a skill that can be practiced and developed. Share with Morgan your experiences and thoughts. What helped you overcome self-doubt and lack of confidence? How can you train to become stronger? If you have overcome your self-doubt and lack of confidence, the next step in this journey is to recognize another habit that weakens us. Morgan wants you to imagine you have found confidence within yourself. But are you truly free when you still need validation from others to feel worthy? Dependence on the approval of others not only stunts personal growth, but also robs you of autonomy. Join Morgan in exploring why relying on the approval of others is a weak habit and how we can break free from it to live a freer and more empowered life. Number 6. Reliance on others' approval. A study has shown that over 60% of adults regularly feel the need for the approval of others to feel confident and happy. This is amazing, right? Imagine someone as influential as Steve Jobs. If he relied solely on the approval of others, would he be able to create groundbreaking products and change the world of technology? Certainly not. Steve Jobs once said, "Don't let the opinions of others drown out your inner voice." Indeed, relying on the approval of others not only stifles creativity, but also robs you of your own identity. The Stoic philosopher Epictetus also emphasized, "Do not seek happiness in things beyond your control." The approval of others is not within our control, and seeking it only makes us more anxious and insecure. In Christianity, we also see the teaching of seeking approval from God instead of people. If God is pleased with your actions, do not worry about the opinions of men. God has given us value and dignity, and we do not need to seek validation from others. Dependence on other people's approval is like living your life according to other people's expectations and standards. Not only does this rob you of your freedom, it also stifles your true potential. Ask yourself, am I living my life according to other people's expectations? What can I do to be more free in my thoughts and actions? Look at influential people like Oprah Winfrey. She doesn't let other people's approval define her life. She believes in her own worth and pursues her goals with determination. That's the key to true freedom and success. Morgan encourages you to take a challenge. Take a day off from seeking approval from anyone. Live and work in a way that you believe is right, and you'll see a big difference in your sense of freedom and happiness. Or simply share your experiences and thoughts with Morgan in the comments without fear of judgment or doubt. Would you like to share what has helped you break free from your dependence on others for approval? How can you practice becoming more free? Once we have recognized and overcome our dependence on others for approval, Morgan believes that we have taken a big step on the journey to freedom and self-reliance. However, the final challenge we need to face is the avoidance of difficulty. This is very important. The search for approval from others often comes with the fear of facing challenges and failures. Imagine standing in front of a tall mountain, knowing that the top is full of opportunity and success, but afraid to step up because of fear. Now, let's explore with Morgan why avoiding difficulties weakens us and how we can courageously face challenges to grow and succeed. Number 7. Avoidance of difficulties. If you are facing a major obstacle in your life, instead of facing and overcoming it, you choose to avoid it, hoping that it will go away on its own. But the truth is, every time we avoid a difficulty, we are missing out on an opportunity to grow and become stronger. The Stoic philosopher Seneca once said, "Difficulties do not weaken us, they only strengthen us." Indeed, it is in facing challenges that we can discover and develop our full potential. In Christianity, facing difficulties is also considered an important part of the journey of faith. The Bible says, "Be glad when you face trials, knowing that the testing of your faith produces perseverance." Difficulties are not something we should avoid, but valuable lessons that help us become more patient and stronger in our faith and life. Morgan wants you to understand that avoiding difficulties not only weakens you, but also causes you to miss out on valuable opportunities to learn and grow. Ask yourself, what challenges have I been avoiding? How can I change the way I approach challenges? Look at great athletes. They never avoid challenges. They face them and overcome them. Michael Jordan once said, "I have failed over and over again in my life, and that is why I succeed." Their persistence and refusal to give up are the factors that help them achieve extraordinary success. Morgan encourages you to take on a challenge. Pick a challenge that you have been avoiding and face it. The first step may be small, but each step makes you stronger. When you overcome a challenge, you will see that nothing is impossible. Share your experiences and thoughts with Morgan. What helped you overcome challenges and grow as a person? How can you train yourself to be more resilient, complete? At this point, Morgan would like to express her sincere thanks to all of you who have accompanied me on my journey to discover and change the 7 habits that make us weak. I am truly grateful for your patience and eagerness to learn. Your support and feedback are a great motivation for Morgan to continue sharing this valuable knowledge and experience. Each comment, each sharing from you not only makes me happy, but also inspires us to grow and mature together every day. Morgan hopes that what we have discussed not only helps you recognize and eliminate weak habits, but also inspires you to live a stronger, more independent and happier life. Remember, every challenge is an opportunity for you to become better and you are never alone on this journey. We can always find strength from within, from perseverance, and from believing in ourselves. Once again, thank you from the bottom of my heart. Leave a comment and let Morgan know what you think. What has changed for you after exploring these 7 habits with me? Morgan would love to hear from you. Remember, you have the power to change your life for the better. See you in the next video, wishing you a life filled with joy and success.